And nothing is more frustrating, especially as you are approaching menopause and after, than to struggle with weight and to be told this is just part of growing older and something that you're going to have to deal with for the rest of your life. Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. And if you are new here, my name is Hope. Here at Homestead, we talk about simplifying life, and one of the great ways that I am simplifying my life is through intermittent fasting. If you're like me, you are trying to lose weight, you are trying to lower your blood sugar, and you're just trying to feel better. And nothing is more frustrating, especially as you are approaching menopause and after, than to struggle with weight and to be told this is just part of growing older and something that you're going to have to deal with for the rest of your life. Well, I just don't think that that has to be the case. And recently, through my experience with intermittent fasting, I have discovered that that absolutely does not have to be the truth. One of those benefits is definitely weight loss, but I've also seen my blood sugar drop, and more than anything, I am just feeling physically much stronger and mentally just a whole lot clearer in my thoughts, and just feeling more creative, and that I have really loved. Today, I am sharing basically the summary of my most recent 72-hour sardine fast. If you are thinking that a sardine fast sounds a little odd, well, it kind of is, but here's the reality. Sardines are actually very nutrient dense little fish, and it's a great way to have a fast, which doesn't mean you're fasting from food necessarily. The only food that you're eating during this fast is sardines. So kind of a different definition of it. So the way the sardine challenge works is for 72 hours, you are going to eat only sardines, and you can prepare them in various different ways, and I definitely enjoyed trying some different ways this time. This is the second sardine fast that I've done. This one, I would say, probably was not as successful as the first one I did, but I definitely think this is going to be something that I put into my regular routine, maybe doing one sardine fast a month. I think that would be something that I would like to continue to do. I may also try to add sardines into my regular menu, maybe for an afternoon snack. It might be a great way to kind of close out my eating window once or twice a week. So I think I'm going to experiment a little bit with that. Here is how my challenge went. I made a mistake at the beginning of my fast, and I didn't start my fast until like 1 or 1:30 in the afternoon on the first day, because I had prepared a turkey and I wanted to have some of that before I started my fast. And it really set me off to a bad start. I wish that I had just gotten up and eaten the sardines first and just, sacrificed and just passed on the turkey. That was my first mistake. And starting my fast in the middle of the day really made it feel more like the fast was a 4-day challenge rather than a 3-day challenge. So my first lesson learned would be, don't do that again. So I think that what I would do in the future is have my first can of sardines when I normally break my fast. I should have just continued on with what my regular sort of schedule is. So numbers wise, here is where I started. On the first day, my ketones were at 0. Now I definitely seem to keep a really low ketone number. I'm working on that, and that's one thing that I think that the sardine fast tends to help with for me. Some people have incredible ketone numbers of over 1.5 up to 3. That's definitely not my experience. I'm more in the 0.2 to, if I reach 1, then that's really incredible. So I started out that day, obviously I had eaten early in the morning, so my ketones were at 0.0. And my blood sugar was 126, definitely high, but again, it was kind of in the middle of the day, so not a great place to start. My numbers on the second day were my blood sugar was down to 118 and my ketones were at 0.2. So definitely an improvement on both of those. Then on Friday, at the end of my fast, my ketones were 0.6 and my blood sugar was at 109. I definitely am pleased that I saw progress in those two areas. The progress was not as good as the first time I did the fast, but I think that it just has to do with the timing of when I started and when I ended. So my next fast will definitely start with the beginning of opening my window and end with the same thing, a can of sardines, and then ending the fast. Ending the fast on Friday definitely left me with a new sense of energy for trying some new things. I came out of this fast with a new sense of excitement about cooking, and I'm really excited to try a couple of new recipes that I want to share with you in the weeks ahead. I definitely learned my lesson in, again, starting the fast at the wrong time. Definitely will not do that again. I did have a couple of new ways to eat my sardines that some of you shared. That is with Old Bay seasoning. I didn't have Old Bay, but I did have some Creole seasoning, and I thought that might be kind of similar. So I definitely have Old Bay seasoning on the shopping list for trying that again in the future. But thank you, Beverly, for that suggestion. There were several others, some that I've not tried, such as wrapping your sardines in bacon. I don't think that will pass for the guidelines for the sardine fast, but I'm definitely interested in trying that for maybe an afternoon snack or closing out my window. So anyway, that's how my fast went. I'm curious to know how your fast went. If you were participating in the challenge, I'd love for you to leave me some notes below, or you can email me and share your results. I hope you got what you were looking for out of the fast. So if you are interested in doing your own sardine challenge, I do have a PDF that you can print out. It's absolutely free. Just follow the link in the description below. And this just has some general information about what the challenge is, what you eat, what's allowed or suggested, some suggestions for ways to prepare your sardines, and also just some general information on why would you do this? Like what's in sardines that can benefit me. So that's all I have for you today. If you found any of this information helpful or encouraging or interesting, I encourage you to hit the like button. That helps to tell YouTube that you like the material and that someone else might as well. And so until we meet again, happy fasting, friends.